Greetings and a warm welcome to yet another exciting episode of Ask the Expert series. My name is Nicole Njuguna from Abojani, and we have a thrilling conversation for you. Now, Absa Bank Kenya has just launched its custody business, and we are joined by the head of custody business, Mr. Timothy Nduma, to explain to us what is this all about and what does this mean for you as an investor. Karibu sana, and thank you for making time to join us.
Thank you, Nicole, and a pleasure for having me.
Thank you. Congratulations on your launch. Please tell us, what is custody business and what has prompted Absa to launch this, and who are you targeting with this?
Thank you, Nicole, and first of all, I'm very excited to be on this particular show today, and also very excited to have launched our business solution around custody today. I think we have showcased our expertise on what we are proposing to do to the market, to our stakeholders in today's event. Just to confirm that the event was graced by various stakeholders in the industry, include our existing clients, potential clients, our partners in the industry, and even the regulators, just to show support on what we are about to do. Just to mention, Nicole, custody services involves servicing of third-party assets. This can be from either pension funds, can be either from collective investment schemes, can even be proprietary funds coming from either insurance companies, coming from SACCOs, even corporates who want to invest their monies in a more structured and a professional manner. So as a custodian, we take on these particular assets either in monetary form or whichever form they take. And then we implement investment instructions on behalf of our clients to sell to the opportunities that they've identified where they can invest these monies on behalf of their clients. So we sell to investment instructions. We also make sure that we maintain a register of those assets that we are holding, so that we can make reporting to our clients on a periodic basis on what we are holding. We can make reports to our regulators on a periodic basis on what we are holding, and also we can make sure that we provide compliance reporting to mitigate risk in investments to both our clients and to the regulators. Why are we coming to the market right now? From our today's conversations, I think you've picked it, Nicole, is that there is a bit of reawakening in the market, especially when you had the CEO from the Retirement Benefits Authority talk, when you had the representative from the Capital Markets Authority talk. The pensions industry has had a tremendous growth. The reports which are tabled in today's event show that the pensions industry has had a 23% growth in the last 6 months, year ending 31st December 2024. When you look at the collective investment space, then there is around 23% growth as well from June to 31st December 2024. It will be foolhardy for a financial institution of our stature and size to sit on the sidelines and watch other players provide leadership in this particular size. So from that particular perspective, that's why we are coming to play in this. There are opportunities that we ought to provide a solution to our customers to access the investments which are coming up in these areas. Again, as I had mentioned earlier, why are we coming in is we want to provide primacy to our clients. The clients that we are banking, we need to give them an end-to-end solution on their financial needs. So where we are providing all the other angles, but we cannot implement the investment instructions, then there is a gap that was existing, and we're fulfilling that gap through having this custody solution. There is a need for alternative investments in the market, and for us to provide that link within the space that we operate on alternative investments within the bank, then there was a need to have a custody solution which should also be able to align that. And finally, to our clients, existing and prospects, I think it is also important to provide an additional option which has a difference in client offering and experience, and that is what we come to fill in the market. Yeah, thank you.
Interesting. So then why would you say custody banking is important, especially to both retail and institutional investors?
I remember when we're looking at our economy right now, there is a lot of emphasis on growth of the capital markets, because the capital markets is the engine of the economy. And for that then to grow, then there must be enablers on the public, how they participate in the capital markets. If you look at your retail investors right now, where are they putting money? There is a reawakening on the money market funds in the market. People have started to participate more in the capital markets. I'll give you absolute numbers. June 2024, the CISs were standing at around 254 billion. Right. Close of December, the reports from CMA, the assets under management for CISs were standing at around 389 billion. Right. So there is a difference of around 135 billion fresh money coming to the market. So it shows people have realized there is an opportunity to create wealth and generate income from the CIS space.
Yes.
For them then to be able to do that and earn an income from that particular space, then they will require specialized skills from institutions like custodians, and that's one gap that we're coming to fill. So as a custodian, we want to give retail investors an opportunity to access these particular markets by making sure that we are doing effective and seamless investment solution where we're supposed to place funds on their behalf. Yeah.
Thank you for that. What unique features or competitive advantage is Absa bringing onto the table with the launch of this customer business?
Okay. Nicole,
especially compared to other competitors in the market?
Yeah. Nicole, you realize that the today and the future of this business is premised on one, technology. For you to be able to play in this market and to be able to play on a global scale, then you must make sure that your technology plays with the global at the level of the global players in this market.
Yes.
As an institution, we have heavily invested in our custody business. We have made sure that the full integration, back end and front end, where our potential customers can be able to self-serve on issuing instructions to us, which will land to our system and implement those instructions. We are no longer more about emails and manual instructions on the investment instructions. No, we just want people to be able to self-serve themselves from the comfort of their desks. So that is one thing. The other thing is those integrations that we've done between ourselves and the core banking system that we have. We've even made sure that the CBK ISO requirement on high value payments, we have aligned to that so that we make sure that not only are we serving our customers, but also we are aligning what we are doing with the government requirements. So on that level, we are also good. We've also made sure that the proposition that we bring to the market is CSD compliant. So that when we are participating in the bond trades, we also bring that in line with what the CBK has envisioned players like us to do. However, from a grand scale of things also, we have created a platform which then gives our partners and clients access to multiple markets that we're operating in regionally. And beyond that, apart from the technology on the multiple platforms, we've also created an opportunity in around 80 geographical locations around the globe through the strategic partnerships that we've done with global custodians and fund managers. And this gives opportunities to the fund managers and the clients to even access additional opportunities on alternative investments. So these are some of the things that we are looking to do in a bigger scale, a grander scale, and a better scale. We are here to make sure that our execution is at its best.
Thank you. Today's theme is aligning to the future of investments. How does this offering contribute to the deepening of the wider capital markets and the financial ecosystem in the Kenyan economy?
Nicole, you'll recall that during our earlier conversations today in the panel discussion that I participated, I have highlighted this virtual assets policy that the government is putting together, and we had a stakeholders conversation with fellow custodians in the market just to give our government a feel of where we are going to play. So as an entity, we are ready to make sure that we play in the tokenization space. We are ready to make sure that we provide custody and thought leadership around the virtual assets space. So that is one of the things that we want to make sure that we are very well positioned as we provide leadership in this particular space that we're playing in. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's talk about partnerships and essentially strategic partnerships or collaborations that are in place to roll out custody banking. Please tell us more about this. Paint a picture for us. What does this look like?
When we look at partnerships, you can there are different facets of partnerships. You look at the internal partnerships, you look at the market partnerships, and even you look at beyond the border partnerships. Internally, because then partnership must start internally, we've created a very good working relationship, which is very customer centric with our colleagues in the global market space. And why did we go to the global market space? Because we realized that is where structured solutions for alternative investments are. And for us to give our clients access to those structured investments, then we must provide that custody link. If I remind you, if you look at the Nairobi Securities Exchange, the only listed commodity in the Nairobi Securities Exchange is an Absa Bank commodity, the Absa Gold ETF. So those are some of the partnerships that we are looking to give our clients. Our Euroclear license also gives an opportunity for the fund managers in the market to participate through our global markets team in investing in Eurobonds, foreign currency Eurobonds, and that gives the fund managers a hedging ability on the foreign currency aspect. From a regional perspective, we have done a lot of partnerships with our colleagues, in South Africa, in Mauritius, to make sure that all the players locally here who want to participate in those security markets, either in Johannesburg, either in Mauritius, we give them a seamless experience when they're accessing those particular markets. Just mention about the 80 locations that we are able to provide. Last month, we participated in a global custody conference, bringing the biggest players in the world, the city banks of this world, the Bank of New York Mellon, just to mention a few. And these are institutions we are engaging just to make sure that, one, we're still on top of their minds, but most importantly, where we've not been able to partner, we are seeking those partnerships so that we continue offering alternate investment spaces to our partners and our clients. Yeah.
Thank you. Looking ahead 3 to 5 years, how do you see this specific segment looking like, especially in terms of scale, regional expansion, and market influence? Paint a picture for us. What does the future look like?
Thank you, Nicole. I think this question, they feed into what we've discussed today. There has been a conversation around, do we look at executing trades on what we call moving from T+3 to T+0? So just to explain, T+3 means when a client gives you an investment instruction to implement, then it takes you as a custodian today, when you've received the instruction, plus 3 days, to settle. Yes. But then we're asking the market players, are we able to cut that circle from today plus 3 days to today plus 0, which means you receive your instructions today and you implement today.
Yes.
So yes, we are not there, but my outlook in the next 5 years, that should be the space we're playing in, because remember, we're not playing on a local scale now, we are playing on a regional scale and then with a global scale. So that is one of the things. Number 2, we said in the morning, tokenization is in there. So we either embrace it or we run after it.
Yes.
For us in Absa, we're embracing it, we are positioning ourselves, and we are believing that almost half of the transactions in the next 5 to 10 years will be through digital assets. And for those who are willing to join this journey with us, you're welcome, but we are ready to become the market leaders in this particular space. In terms of the bigger picture from a global perspective, we are very committed on, one, doing strategic partnerships, which can even translate to acquisition of businesses, but that's a strategy that is not for this particular forum for us to discuss. But more importantly is we will make sure that we have continual engagements with these global custodians and even fund managers to continue giving local investors opportunities where they themselves cannot be able to reach using our brand, Absa.
Thank you very much for that. Please give our investors a parting shot, especially in terms of the opportunities that they can take advantage of in the space.
To our investors in the market, to our clients who have shown continued faith in partnering with us, number 1 is we are coming back and we are here to stay. We are here to provide long-lasting solutions in line with our mission and a vision and the story matters. We want to create lasting solutions for you. We want to walk this journey with you as partners, not as clients, so that whatever solutions that are coming, we're coming up with are not Absa-led, but customer-centric solutions. To the other stakeholders in the industry, we are also coming to the market as partners to make sure that we share ideas so that whatever we are executing adds value to the market and to our clients, and most importantly also to the regulators as a licensee. We also want to confirm that we are here to uphold the market integrity that sometimes lacks. We are here to ensure that there is transparency, and we are here to foster deeper conversations, as we've always done, to make sure that we scale up the capital markets going forward. Yeah.
Thank you very much for making time to talk to us. That was quite an exciting conversation.
Thank you, Nicole, and pleasure for having me.
Thank you. That has been the head of custody business at Absa Bank Kenya PLC, talking to us about what custody banking is. From Abojani, my name is Nicole Njuguna. Till next time.